All right, so let's go ahead and talk about Star Fox 2. I wonder how this is going to look. All right, so I'm kind of near the center. That's all right. We'll make this work. Yeah. So thoughts on Star Fox 2. So if you are, what is going on here? What? No, don't Discord. No. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys, because now I'm not visible. Give me a second. Oh, darn it. Let me see if I can fix this. It may not be possible to make myself visible, so let me just go ahead and turn this off. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so here we go. Non-visible stocks on Star Fox 2. I'm sorry, guys. Technical stuff happens, but it is what it is. Anyway, so let's talk about Star Fox 2 a little bit. For everyone watching and wondering what's going on here, I was on a Discord call with our guest Abram Buehner, but he has like a bad power surge in his neighborhood, so it knocked out his power completely. So unfortunately, he can't physically talk about his thoughts, but he has given me notes so he can speak on what his what he wanted to talk about the game. And I'm not visible because I was using the Discord camera. But because I was in the call by myself, it kind of timed me out. So, hey, you can't see me. But we're going to talk about Star Fox 2. So, I'll read Abram's thoughts first. So, he says, I'm going to read this verbatim. And it looks like he's still typing, but I'll read whatever he wrote. So it says, in short, I say the strategic element of the experience lends the title more merit from a modern perspective. I think there is a greater reason to visit Star Fox 2 in 2021 than the original. That said, the greater ambition results in a commensurate amount of technical issues. If the SNES struggled with Star Fox 1, it's barely holding on for many of 2's stages. Ultimately, if someone can reconcile the ambition and technical issues, there's a good experience here. However, given how many of 2's ideas persist elsewhere, I think it works best as historical curiosity. So, I'm going to mostly concur with what he has written so far, insofar that he's right that a lot of those ideas did go on forward in other games, making this more of a historical curiosity. That being said, though, I personally feel like this game holds up a lot better than the first one because while those ideas did come off a little elsewhere, this is the only game where it's really all kind of in one complete package, where it's like all the technical elements are together, and along with the the blasting and the stuff like that, and the multiple characters. The game itself is not really long at all. You like Abram mentioned while we were actually streaming, the game can be completed in 45 minutes, but the difficulty is very high while you're playing it, which is I think an interesting little wrinkle that they added to it. Then, of course, you have multiple difficulty settings. And then there's the fact that, again, multiple playable characters means that no two runs are going to be exactly the same, too. He did write some more messages, so I'm going to go ahead and read that from him as well. Never mind. This is just a personal message. I will definitely read that on my own time. But then again, that was his thoughts, and my thoughts are, I do agree. Like as a historical thing, you'll definitely want to give this game a try if you're a Star Fox fan, because especially if you played a lot of more recent ones, because this will definitely, you'll see if you've played a lot of recent Star Fox games, you'll see this and definitely have a better understanding of how it all came together in later games. But I gotta be honest, obviously graphically it's definitely dated. Definitely dated, like being the Super Nintendo game that it is, trying to emulate 3D graphics. But if we're talking about a gameplay thing, it's unique enough that I actually really did enjoy it as hard as it was. I hesitate to say it holds up, but I also hesitate to say it doesn't hold up. Like, Star Fox, to me, doesn't really have too much value today, especially compared to 64 and beyond. But 2 is just unique enough that I think you could have fun playing it today. I think if you know what? I will go as far as to say that I think if you can get past the fact that the great graphics, again, do look dated, I think there's a lot of fun to be had here. I think Star Fox 2 does hold up. It may be a controversial thing to say. I don't know if Abram would have agreed if he was still able to talk freely. But I think I feel like the game does hold up, besides its graphics, of course. There's some graphic issues, and like the frames aren't the best. But I think underneath all that, there's actually a really fun game that can be played here. And I think you should definitely give it a try yourself if it interests you. It's definitely a lot better than the original in that regard. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up there. So again, Abram is not here. He cannot speak on himself, but I'm going to thank him here, and I'm also going to thank him personally via message as well. It was definitely an honor having him. I'm sorry that issues plagued him being here this time around, but I'm definitely going to have him on for future streams as well, so you guys will definitely get another chance to see him and hear his thoughts on various things. He's a very intelligent man, and he's a joy to talk to games about games with. Honestly, this was a lot of fun. It's a shame that our Star Fox episode is where he couldn't quite make it, but it is what it is. But so thanks, Abram, for coming to Star Fox 2. And if you guys want to follow him, again, he is a writer for Comic Book Resources. You can check out his various works there. And he's also the co-founder of Backlog Banter, which he and his friend Tucker talk all things about different games. They're currently talking about the Star Fox games or planning on doing a series of those. So definitely follow Backlog Banter for more from him and his friend. And as for us, yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching.